Location.
The original, bitch. We are recording. The original, bitch. The original, bitch. The original, bitch. The original, the original, the original, bitch. The original, bitch. Oh shit. Let me make sure the mic is turned up. Wow. What the fuck is good, everybody? What the fuck is good? So we have an explosive episode for you guys today. I'm really excited to get into these topics, okay? Oh shit. It's a lot going on. Hold on. Are you guys, how's the light? Is everything okay? Can you guys see me pretty well? Okay, great. Okay, so basically, we got a lot to get into. So if you're a returning subscriber, you guys know how this shit go. Some shit might go down, some shit might fuck up, some shit might cut off, but we are going to get through the show. Now, if you are a new person and you just stumbled across this video because of the title or whatever, welcome. Come on in. Come on in to the motherfucking greatest show on YouTube. Okay, so, and make sure you guys subscribe. Most importantly, make sure you subscribe. Okay, so I'm trying to see how I want to start this thing off right. All right, I want to make sure we start this shit off on the right foot. All right, so we got to talk about Kevin Hart and the Oscars. And we got to talk about something that, might I add, I haven't seen anybody talking about yet. So, Summer Bunny, yeah, Summer Bunny has dropped a love record. Yes, I said it. The bitch has dropped a song about Offset. Now remember when I play this clip for you, this shit dropped early this morning, okay? Ain't nobody talked about this shit. I've been waiting to see it and I couldn't find it. So, I can be corrected. But, this, you're going to hear it here first, okay? Let's be very clear, because motherfuckers be liking to take credit, talk about they breaking stories and breaking shit, and they ain't doing nothing but breaking a lie. Now put that in your daytime tea and drink it, bitch.
You're trash.
Now. Yes, because, I just had to get that up off my chest. But anyway, let me, so let's get to it. Let's get to the tea. Okay, so basically, Kevin Hart, you guys, if you guys have been sleeping under a rug, a rock, or you just don't know, y'all don't have social media, because there's a lot of you that watch that don't really be on Instagram and Facebook and things like that. So Kevin Hart was supposed to be on the Oscars next year. He was supposed to be doing the Oscars, hosting the Oscars. And some members from GLAAD basically did some research and pulled up his old tweets that he was talking about the LGBTQ community, and the world was in an outrage. The gay people everywhere were offended. Gay people were upset. So GLAAD the Oscars wanted Kevin Hart to make a statement and apologize, and basically he didn't, and he decided to step down. So I'm going to play the videos for you, and then we'll talk. So let me play you, let me play this one first. Let me see.
I swear, man, our world is becoming beyond crazy. And I'm not going to let the craziness frustrate me or anger me, especially when I worked hard to get to the mental space that I am at now. My team calls me, oh my God, Kevin, the world is upset about tweets you did years ago. Oh my God. Guys, I'm almost 40 years old. If you don't believe that people change, grow, evolve as they get older, I don't know what to tell you. If you want to hold people in a position where they always have to justify or explain their past, then do you. I'm the wrong guy, man. I'm in a great place, a great mature place, where all I do is spread positivity. If you're not doing that, you're not on my page.
So I just got a call from the Academy, and that call basically said, Kevin, apologize for your tweets of old, or we're going to have to move on and find another host. Talking about the tweets from 2009, 2010. I chose to pass. I passed on the apology. The reason why I passed is because I've addressed this several times. This is not the first time this has come up. I've addressed it. I've spoken on it. I've said where the rights and wrongs were. I've said who I am now versus who I was then. I've done it. I've done it. I'm not going to continue to go back and tap into the days of old when I moved on and I'm in a completely different space in my life. The same energy that went into finding those old tweets could be the same energy put into finding the response to the questions that have been asked years after years after years. We feed in the internet trolls and we reward them. I'm not going to do it, man. I'm going to be me. I'm going to stand my ground. Regardless, Academy, I'm thankful and appreciative of the opportunity. If it goes away, no harm, no foul.
All right. So that's what he said. I feel like, so I was torn. So I texted some of my gay friends, and I wanted to see how they felt about it. And I read it, and I read some of the tweets. And at first, when I read them to myself, I kind of felt away. Then when I read them out loud, I kind of felt like I didn't feel as bad. You know what I mean? And then when I looked at his responses, I was kind of like, okay, well, Kevin is trying to stand his ground. But at the same time, Kevin, you wanted this white Hollywood mainstream success. And unfortunately, there's a lot of gay men that run Hollywood, and I'm not even talking about the black gays because they really don't care about us. It's the white gays that you offended. The white gays felt some type of way, and the white gays will do everything that they can to take your black ass down. No matter what. Like, it does not matter. So, this is the lane that you wanted to be in, so you have to play by their rules. If not, you will have to step down. Now, I watched a video from D.L. Hughley today, and he made a very good point, because some people were saying, like, well, they're just tweets. Why can comedians say make these kind of jokes and say these things? And D.L. Hughley was basically like, well, because comedians are willing to step down. So if Kevin Hart is willing to step down and not get that Oscar check, then you know what? By all means, say what the fuck you want to say, because at the end of the day, you're willing to lose a job over it. Not many people are willing to lose a job over how they feel or standing their ground. Now, me personally, I know how that feels to have an opinion and to know that, I didn't mean anything, malice with malice intent. And so I'm willing to, lose that job because I said what I said. Now, let's go over a few of these tweets, and then you guys let me know how you guys felt. Now, I do have to say this. The tweets came from 2009, 2010. Now, they are very, very, very old tweets, okay? So let's get into some of these tweets, okay? Let me see. Here they go. Boom, right here. So some of these tweets, I want you guys to get into these tweets. Some of them are saying, laughing my ass off. That's why you sweat for no reason. You a fat-faced fag. Yo, if my son comes home and tries to play with my daughter's dollhouse, I'm going to break it over his head and say in my voice, stop, that's gay. Why does Damien DW profile pic look like a gay billboard for AIDS? Boom, I'm on fire tonight. This is the gayest shit ever, no homo. What's some of the other ones? Well, actually, I did get a kick out of this one. Let me tell you which one. This one was kind of funny. You ever see a woman so horrible built that it makes you feel gay looking at her? That was kind of funny. You know, because, you know, they be some badass built bitches out here. Now, I'm going to be real. I didn't take really offense to that because I could tell that there was a joking tone behind it. Now, there have been gay slurs, and let's just be, okay, let me start by prefacing this like this. The city girls and other females, I would say this to the gay people, especially to my black LGBTQ people that are deciding that they feel some type of way about this situation. I don't feel like we should be feeling some type of way towards Kevin Hart's tweets, especially since he's a comedian. If you're going to feel some type of way about Kevin Hart's tweets, then you need to feel some type of way about the city girls, and you need to feel some type of way about these city girls that are saying, I wish I was dead before I had a gay son, or I would beat my son's ass if he was ever a faggot. Like, that's not a joke. But we praise the city girls. And I know some people be like, Kevin Hart, the city girls, is two totally different lanes, but it's the principle. If we're going to be offended, we need to be offended by y'all. And also, I feel as though if gay people are going to be offended by things, I don't think they should be offended by these kind of tweets necessarily. You know, I think that people in our society are looking to be offended so easily. Like, fat people get offended very easy. You say the word fat, everybody's offended. You say the word gay, everybody's offended. You know, listen, sometimes gay people can be roasted. Fat people can be roasted. You know, everybody's not attractive. It is what it is. You get what I'm saying? But you start saying these things and people just are, oh, did he call me fat? And did he say gay? And yes, bitch, you fat. Yes, you're gay. And this is a black joke, a fat joke, a gay joke, a Mexican joke, you know, a Chinese joke. We all talk shit. So it is what it is. Now, if we're going to be offended,
hello, motherfucker.
if we're going to be offended by something, I personally think that us as gay people should be offended at the fact that mainstream and Hollywood, how's it, culture appropriation that goes on. So the fact that so many straight women, even straight men now, take our lingo and monetize off of it. Yeah, tea, shade, all of that these women are using, that these straight men are using, and that they're monetizing off of, we should be offended by that. Gay people started that. These fashions and things, that comes from gay people. But then you have your Tamars, your Nene Leaks, your Married to Medicines, your Quads, and you have all these women that are like gay men. And they, meanwhile, all the gay men that make up these these women, we are behind the scenes. We are the hairdressers. We are the best friend. We are the handbag. We are the makeup artist. We are the assistant. We're never on the forefront. And if we are in the forefront in front of the camera, without being some type of assistant, we have to have on a fucking wig and lipstick or be in drag. That's what we should be offended about. That's what we should be marching for. That's what we should be talking about. Why is it that, you know, Hollywood can take everything from gay people, but not put gay people in the forefront unless gay people are making a fucking mockery of themselves? That's more to be offended about than to be offended by Kevin Hart's tweets. Seriously. Honestly, like, that shit doesn't bother me. Put me in front of the camera so I can really make a difference. And then we'll have those discussions. Every gay person is not trans. Every gay person isn't hyper masculine. Every gay person isn't overly feminine. There is a thing as in between. Why don't we see in-betweens in the forefront? Why are we always the sidekick, the help? Why are we always teaching these women, giving them our personality, and then they're monetizing off of it? That's the conversation that we should be having. Seriously. I really feel like that's the conversation. That's the conversation we should be having, people. Seriously. Now, I'm not one of those gay people that constantly get offended. And now, and here's the thing. And I think gay people have to realize this too. Although, if you're a gay person, understand that some straight people, they may feel this way about you. But just like being black, people make black jokes all the time. Am I going to be offended by every time somebody makes a black joke? No. Because sometimes I make black jokes. Am I going to be offended sometimes everybody makes a gay joke? No. And some people will say, Armand, well, you're black and you're gay. Well, that's very true. But at the same time, I make white people jokes. I make Mexican people jokes. I think a lot of Chinese people can't drive. I can't stand to drive next to a Chinese person. You know what I'm saying? Is that so wrong? And goddamn it, it may be wrong, but we all have a little prejudice in us. We all stereotype. And we all have some type of stereotypes, and we all say some things that may not be the most comforting. But at the same time, it's like, shit. Are you going to be mad at what the man said 10 years ago, 9 years ago? Kevin, I don't give a damn, especially when you got Kevin Hart out here cooning. Kevin Hart show his booty more than anybody. Kevin Hart will play in makeup. So you tap dancing for the man anyway. Kevin Hart is one of the, if you ask me, Kevin Hart, fucking Marlon Wayans, very homoerotic men, like, in my opinion. So I feel like they're very comfortable, and I feel like they actually like men being attracted to them. Kevin Hart, any man that likes to show his booty, you know what I'm saying? Men are going to look at your booty. So so he teeters the fence when it comes down to money. So I'm not even going to be mad because you talk a shit, but you'll show your ass for a director. You'll show your booty for a role next to men. So you'll do some sketchy shit. You'll play that. You'll play up the gay shit a little bit. So it don't bother me. Because they all a little, with the shits from time to time. So keep making the jokes and keep showing your ass. I'm here for it all. So, so I just kind of feel like I really don't give a damn. I feel like there's a bigger conversation that needs to be had. Gay people, we shouldn't be mad at Kevin Hart if we're not going to be mad at the fact that we pretty much make up all these women in Black Hollywood and we get zero credit for it. Zero credit. So, we get none. And they literally take our lingo. We literally teach them everything. And all we get is a hi or pass me my brush or be my assistant. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're going to be upset, we need to be upset at our favorite rappers. Our Nicki Minaj's and our favorite singers, our Beyonce's. Our Nicki Minaj, how she only talks about women and how she's out here for her ladies, but majority of her fan base are gay men, but she always talks about women empowerment. What about the empowerment for your gay fan base? None of these women that we celebrate ever shout out their gay fans. None of them. Beyonce doesn't even do it. None of these women shout out their gay fans. None of it. And we still bow fucking down to them. We bow down to them. And then we're going to attack Kevin Hart about a joke, but we're going to ignore the fact that Nicki Minaj can go on Queen Radio and talk about, you know, her queens, you know, about these women and women, when the majority of people that make Nicki Minaj are gays. The people that make Beyonce are gays. The people that make up these bad bitches are gay people. No credit. That's what we should be upset about, people. That's what we should be talking about. That's the bigger picture. Okay? So let's get off of that for a second. I just want to drop that on you really quickly. So now let's move on to, gosh darn it. Well, I guess we're moving on from Kevin Hart because we were talking about Kevin Hart. But it's too late to pull the picture up now. Stupid. All right. Okay, so now we got to get to our girl. Now, I want y'all to be very careful with this. I want y'all to watch this. Hold on. Let me see if this is her right here. Let me see if I can get this. Bear with me, people. I'm pulling it up. Uh-oh. Where's this heifer at? Hold on. Now, let me. I got to get her. Hold on. I got to get this hoe right here. Let me get this hoe right here. Pull her up right there. Bam. All right. So she has gone on a rampage today. So I don't know all the details yet. Now, her and Cuban Doll have fallen completely out, okay? So she was on her Instagram today talking about she's not a clout chaser. She was posting all these pictures of how she used to be a model and how she was in Payless ads ever since she was a little girl. Now, she does have issues. Like, she's been published in magazines and on papers and things like that. But I still feel like she is a clout chaser. The reason why I feel like she's a clout chaser is because this girl has dropped a song. Now she does music. So you mean to tell me now you do music? Well, remember, I'm gonna play a snippet of this song. I don't know how much I can play. I'm so nervous about this because I don't want to get a copyright, but I'm gonna play really quick. Ready?
All your friends trying to fuck on the low, but baby, why you steady calling me a hoe? It's okay.
All right, you heard that? And remember, let's be very motherfucking clear. You heard that shit here first. Let's be it's a lot of motherfuckers that will try to say, or they won't say anything. They'll just crop this video and replay it, because I seen somebody do that shit with my Offset receipt about the tomorrow. The bitch went and did the said the exact same words I said and put it in her video. But she has a bigger reach than me right now. But with that being said, y'all heard that clip. So this bitch, in my opinion, is a clout chaser. Now, she swears she's not chasing clout, but I don't believe her. Now, Cuban Doll, I believe, which is working with TMZ. I feel like Cuban Doll called TMZ to tell her where she was at, and she wanted to make a statement. Because when is the last time you've ever seen TMZ catch up with Cuban Doll? Never. Now, I'm not going to play that clip because TMZ will take this shit down. So, Cuban Doll gets up with TMZ and basically says that, you know, she talked to Cardi on the phone, and, you know, Cardi knows that she has nothing to do with this, and she's not involved whatsoever. Okay? That's what she's alleging. Now, this girl right here, Summer Bunny, is not having it. She feels some type of way. So she goes and says, let me pull up these receipts. Okay. So this is what she says. Because I guess Cuban Doll has been calling her a clout chaser and things like that. So she goes and says, stop acting like I'm a clout chaser. I didn't just come out with this. There were allegations. I had been getting tagged and bashed for a whole day till I said, fuck it. Let me be a woman about my situation. Then this is her talking to Cuban Doll. A sheep in wolf's clothing. You reap what you sow. Ain't no take backs bit after this, but to lie and to this woman's face with a smile. Sick.
You're trash.
Oh my God. Okay, so now she's talking to Cuban Doll here. Now let me tell you, let me give you the video. Let me show you the video of what she said, because she's basically saying that coming up, she's about to air Cuban Doll out. So y'all get ready, because this story is not over. They are releasing and releasing and releasing information. Okay, so let me give you this tea really quick.
But this truth that I have right now, that is the tea with this whole situation. I want everybody to just, I don't even have words for everybody, because I've been taking this blame. But what I'm about to put out and show the world, after you lied to somebody's face, after you lied to this grown woman, where's the truth? Why can't you tell her the truth? Why? Why can't you tell her the truth? Why do you have to lie? Why do you have to lie to her? You know what? When this truth comes out, it's going to hurt her that you could even look in her face. You could even look at her face, eye to eye, whatever happened. But this truth?
You know, we only deal in receipts here. Ain't no mumble jumble. We'll get it for you later. Bitch, we got it here today.
Stupid.
Oh, shit. The original, bitch.
Hello, motherfucker.
Uh-huh. Yep. The facts are in. Now. Not tomorrow, not later. All right, so let's keep it going. So with that being said, so she's alleging that she's going to drop some more receipts and some more information. So my guess is that, and I personally feel like she is, she's getting paid. Like, she has a deal with TMZ. They are leaking this. TMZ is all over that. I don't feel like any other people are saying try to get an interview. I'm not even going to try to do that, because I just feel like whoever's handling her, she's strategically doing it, and they got a lot more money than me. I'm just going to be real. All right. So I'm just going to be there to get the tea as it drops, and I'm going to bring it back to y'all, and we can filter through the bullshit. So I personally feel like this girl, I know y'all gonna kill me for saying this, but I do feel like somehow she is in cahoots with Nicki because you know me, I'm a digger and I do my research, and I just feel like whenever she makes her status messages, some of her posts, she used Nicki Minaj lines, and then she paid homage to Nicki Minaj when she went and flew on a private jet from L.A. to Vegas. Or Vegas to LA, and you know the infamous video that went viral, "Bad Bitches Going to Prague," that Nicki Minaj did. She redid it. She redid, like, when you see a bad bitch going to LA from LA, this is how a bad bitch leave from LA to Las Vegas and jumped in the jet. She did that. On top of the fact she was in the Fifi video. So all this stuff is not a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? And if we just want to reach a little bit further, my opinion, I feel like Nicki was fucking with Quavo. And so, of course, Nicki was around, and she was probably around Nicki. And you know, when Quavo would come around, Offset probably would come around, and Nicki would have bad bitches around. That's why Nicki would always say, "Watch your man." And you would think that Nicki was talking about Offset wanting her. No, Nicki was fucking with Quavo, but Offset probably would come around from time to time. Remember, they've done songs together. Cardi B was actually upset that Offset was doing the No Flags record with Nicki. So I feel like Offset has came through, hung out around Nicki, and Quavo was when they was kicking it or whatever, and Nicki got bad bitches around, and she being petty, seeing what she see, she'll set some bad bitches up because she don't like Cardi. And she probably see what it's giving and Offset, a nigga thinking with his dick, probably high off some lean, probably did a few lines of coke, whatever. And Nicki getting the tea, and then she goes and writes it in the line, "Watch your man." That didn't just come from nowhere. And if you're a true Nicki fan, everything she say stems from somewhere. Now, you really got to put this shit together if you're going to put this shit together. Okay? You gotta line all this shit up. You can't just get on here and just start talking. You just start talking shit. You don't know what the fuck you talking about, bitch.
Stupid.
But anyway, let me see what the fuck going on. Okay, so what we're going to do right now, we're going to take some calls. We're going to take a few calls. The number is 563-999-3658. Okay, because I'm looking at the comments and I'm looking at you right there. 563-999-3658. Let me type it in here. Okay, so y'all call in and let me know. Y'all weigh in on these topics and let me know what y'all think. Like, you know, we can talk about Kevin Hart. We can talk about Summer Bunny and her new record, about Offset. We can talk about her versus Cuban Doll, these receipts that are supposed to drop again. Anything you guys would like, make sure you guys call in and let's get into some motherfucking things. Let's get into some things. I got a little time today. All right, hold on, because bitch, y'all just can't just get that shit like that. Now, I'm not going to be on here all night, so if y'all don't call in, I'm going to close this shit, and then I'm going to get on up out of here. Okay, hold on, let me see. Private caller, you live on the air.
Hey, Armand.
Hey, what's up, boo?
Hi, thanks for another ticket to the Bells and Bombs ball.
Yes. Well, we have a motherfucking blast. What's up?
I did. I'm so glad that you touched on the whole situation where, unfortunately, there are so many starlets, as well as, actors too, that are where they are because of gay men.
Uh-huh.
And they're never given their props. They're never, ever given even the way they speak, the way they move. That's never really given back to the people who they're getting it from.
No.
And it's not fair. It's not fair.
Even when it comes down to fashion, you look at Kanye West and the Migos, and look at Tekashi 6ix9ine. He has rainbow colored hair. If a gay person had that colored hair, he'd immediately be called a fag. Like, you have these men wearing tight clothes, and it's okay. And the straight people accept it because it's their favorite rapper. But let me go around like that and go to the barber shop, them niggas gonna be looking at me like I'm crazy. But if the Migos do it, it's cool.
Exactly. And where they're getting it from is, it's from the LGBTQ community. So it should be that disconnect needs to stop. Yes. Because there's so many things that are literally, like stolen, like vampires. They suck it dry and they use it, and then they blow up from it, not ever knowing. And many people really don't know where it's coming from. You know what I mean? Unless you have friends or, family or something like that, you may not know that. Right. But it needs to be, prevalent everywhere where people do know, no, this is where it's really coming from.
Well, here's
and that
the
can
thing.
Also open up doors for...
Well, go ahead. Finish, and I'm going to tell you what the problem is.
I was going to say that could even open up doors for other people, who are homophobic or who always feel like, there's something going on to where they want to stay away from that. If they were ever exposed to how much you're not away from it, like you're dwelling in all of it. If they ever knew that, things could, really open up some minds because people just don't know. And those that do know, they need to pay homage because this is where it's coming from.
Well, here's the thing, and some people are probably not going to like me, but you have gay people in position that won't speak out because they are afraid. See, that's why I had to respect Kevin Hart, because he wasn't afraid to lose that job. You know what I'm saying? But you have gay people in position of power. Like, you have your Bobby Lights, you have your Tokyo Styles, you have your Miss J's and Lawrence's and Milan Christopher. You have some of these gay people out here, black. Even I'm talking to the black people, okay? You have them out here, but guess what? They're not going to speak out, because if they speak out, they are afraid to lose that opportunity to take a selfie with Cardi B. They're afraid that they won't have that opportunity to post on social media that they've just been around the Kardashians, or they, the Jason Lees. They won't speak out against things like that because they're too busy saying, look I've made it, I'm here with the celebrities. They're okay with just being invited to the party. You know what I mean? So they're not going to speak out.
Truth, yes.
They're not going to speak out. And at the same time, why should they, when you have a million other gay people just waiting for their spot and that's not going to speak out either? You know what I mean? So I get it. But that's the reason why things don't change, because a lot of the people in power, they're not going to even stand up because they're like, fuck y'all, I'm here. And I get to go to the parties. I get to be seen. I'm happy that I get a piece of the pie. So they don't give a fuck.
True, and I say that that's where we have everybody else that's not a part of the party start to make it known. Like, go ahead and push that, because it needs to be known. If they won't do it, it needs to be known, because many people don't have a clue unless you actually, like, watch. Because if you watch Housewives, you kind of see it, and you saw it, especially when they had the hair. This is back, a while ago, because I haven't watched in a while, but they used to have the hairdressers, and you kind of got, to see them too. And so you saw where it was, everything was usurped. If you saw it then, if you see it now, you don't know. And so it continues in every line, like anywhere where there's creativity, where it's just going to pop, it's there.
Absolutely.
And so we need to have the others, come out and start to show that, because it needs to be represented. It needs to be seen. It needs to be shown, rather it's, the friends of whoever. And maybe, it could just be that, no one's really thinking about it or, kind of keeping it there, because before it was kind of like everything was, behind closed doors, but we're not in that age anymore.
Right.
And so the props need to go where they deserve to go. You know what I mean? So just doors are already being busted down. Let's bust it down with this too, because there's too much stuff that's just everywhere that is stolen from the LGBTQ community, and no one even knows that that's where it actually originated from. No one has a clue.
Right. Well, thank you, Mishi. Let me go ahead and take another caller.
Yes. Definitely. Love you. Thanks so much.
Love you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. So 609-1143. You're live on the air. Hello? I need you to be ready. Hello? All right. So he wasn't ready. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got today, y'all. So I'm going to wrap up. If there's nothing else, if nobody wants to leave a comment, I just want to touch on that for the one time, because a lot of people were asking me what were my thoughts on the Oscar situation and the situation. Well, actually, nobody asked me about the situation about Summer Bunny. I just thought I wanted to drop that on y'all like that because nobody was talking about that shit.
Stupid.
Okay, let's take another one. Okay. So a lot of people, I have been getting that question, and let me tell you. Let me just go. So as far as the Grammys are concerned, this needs to be a separate video. But I will say, I don't think any black people are going to win album of the year. Like, I don't feel like Scorpion was album of the year. I don't feel like Cardi B Invasion of Privacy is album of the year. I feel like it was good, but I don't feel like it was album of the year. I don't think that Cardi B is winning any awards this year, if that's what y'all want to know. I don't think that she's winning any Grammys this year. I don't. I don't think that Cardi B is winning any Grammys this year. I don't. What was the song? Be Careful for best rap performance. That song, I just. Why was it a best rap performance? Because that's when she revealed she was pregnant, like on SNL. Like, I just don't know what their metrics are, but I wouldn't think that Be Careful would be would be the best rap performance of the year. Like, that song doesn't even equate to being the best. Like, it's slow. Like, I don't see how that could be the best rap performance of the year. So I don't know. It was interesting that God's Plan got nominated so much, but In My Feelings didn't get anything really. Post Malone, he might walk away with some shit this year for some reason. I feel like he might walk away with some shit. I feel like Drake might walk away. Kendrick, he might get snubbed, honestly. Her for best album, I don't think Her is going to win, but I think that she's nominated. I think that that's good that she's nominated. Well, yeah, somebody's talking about Roberta Cardi is not black. I know she's not black, but y'all have accepted her as being black, so I'm going with it. All right, so the last call, 973-7266. You're live on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, Armand.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Shout out to the chat.
Yes.
Real quick, like, you basically summed everything up when you talked about the Kevin Hart situation. The thing that I find funny is that now all of a sudden, out of everything that he have done and accomplished, his stand-up comedy shows, his show on BET, now they want to bring up old tweets and try to make it into something big. Not to say that what he said in those tweets wasn't a good look, but I do feel like that it was in a comedic tone. So I just think it's like a little bit funny that they're just attacking him personally. As far as this Summer Bunny, that's what her name is, a Summer Bunny or something like that. Her diss song is trash. Like, you need to hit all those guns, the bombs, and everything and bury this hoe with that track. You know what I'm saying? And I do feel like she's connected with Nicki Minaj because, not for nothing, Nicki is strategic with her moves. And Offset had made a comment, congratulations, y'all won. So that, to me, leads me to believe also her being in a Fifi video, that was all connected. And plus, we know Offset is a hoe. Too easy.
Right.
Too easy. So I just wanted to call up and say, I agree with everything that you're saying.
And side note, just to spill a little tea, I was trying to get it for you guys the other day while we have a few minutes. But a source, and I was really trying to get, because I was like, I said, I cannot be like some of these other bloggers that will just take a piece and run with it. But a guy from up here was inboxing with Cardi B, and she seemed to be a little bit flirty. Now, he says it wasn't flirty. When I looked at it, it felt a little flirty, and I didn't believe him because I was like, well, when I looked at the inbox, there was no verified badge, but the boy had an Android. So if you go on Instagram and you try to look at the messages, it don't show the blue check mark. So he was messaging back with Cardi B. He got spooked and didn't want to do the interview because he thinks that he had the chance with Cardi B. I don't see that happening. But I feel like they have been broken up, and she just now spoke out because just Monday, she was messaging that guy in a flirtatious manner. So we don't know how long they really been broken up. And if you think about it, Cuban Doll was supposed to be performing at her Fashion Nova collab premiere, and Cuban Doll was taken off of performing. She took Cuban Doll off of the lineup. Why would you do that? So I feel like this is news to us now, but she's known this already. That's why it seems like she is kind of like going out and partying and having fun, because it's like, all right, bitch, now it's out. We're done. I can post my baby. I can do what I want to do now. And so I don't think that they just broke up.
Knowing that he didn't want her to post the baby.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I think happened. But thank you, caller.
Thank you, Armand. Shout out to the chat.
Shout out to you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so that was my theory, you guys. So I really kind of think that they've been broken up, but I do feel like that girl is still trash. Now, with that being said, we have been here long enough. I hope you guys enjoyed this Kiki session we had on tonight. And until next time, listen, people. I want to tell you guys this really, really quick. I love you all. So please make sure you guys like, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. If you just stumbled in here, make sure you subscribe. Please. We don't want you to be fooled by a lot of the fuckery going on out here. If you want to deal in facts and receipts in the now, subscribe to this channel. I'm telling you, we don't just make stuff up. We actually talk about it, break it down. So make sure you guys subscribe and like and share and all that good shit, okay? Because it's about to go down. Uh-oh. Be original, bitch. Be original, bitch. Be original, bitch. Be original, bitch. Hold on. Since we're at the end of the video, and you know what, I did tell this person that I was going to, I did get a beat. I'm gonna do something here. Since we're at the end of the video, and I want to shout out to the people that love watching the show. Listen, if you make beats or you know someone that make beats, email me at thearmonwigginsshow@gmail.com, and who knows, maybe your beat will be featured in a video. Okay, so I told this guy I would definitely do it. He sent me a beat for the show. So I want to see if I can pull it up. Let me see. Yep, and I'm going to play it for you guys, okay? I'm going to play it for you guys. He made this. His name is... I'm going to see if I can send it right now. I'm going to see if I can send this beat so you guys can hear the beat and we can shout him out and be, you know, do that nice, fun stuff, okay? But hold on, the shit is taking forever. It's acting like it don't want to do it. I don't know why you want to carry on like this right now. Let me see what's going on. Let me see what's going on. Let me see what's going on. Oh, see, y'all might not get that like that right now because, let's see. I'm trying to save it and it's just not going. Let's see if it. Yep, he may not. You may not get this tonight. I may have to bring it back because it's acting like he don't want to. Oh. Is that what it was? Let's see. Look, y'all ready. I want Mocha Hondas. Yes, God. Give us some bars. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know how we do here. I told you some shit might go down. Some shit might pop up. But we're going to get through this. This is an impromptu. I didn't know that I was doing this until now. So I want to, because I told him I would play it. It's an interesting selection, if I do say so myself. It's a very interesting. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get it. It's trying to upload. Let me see if I can play that for you. Okay, let me see what if I could just get that real fast, just like that. Let me see if I can get that for you real quick like that. All right, hold on. Let me see. Y'all let me know if y'all like his beats. He said he wanted a shout out, so I'm going to give him a shout out. Hold on, y'all. All right, let's see. Let's see if y'all like this beat. I don't know if he's in the live right now. Let me see. I just, let me see. Sir, your shit better hurry up and download because you can't be slowing my shit up like this. Okay, let's see.
We are recording live from a secret location.
Here we go, here we go.
Be original, be original, be original, bitch.
Oh.
Hello, motherfucker.
For the gay people.
Stupid. Be original, be original, be original, bitch. Be original, be original, be original, bitch. For the gay people. Be original, be original, be original, bitch. Be original, be original, be original, bitch. Be original, be original, be original, bitch.
Hello, motherfucker.
Be original, stupid. Be original, stupid. Be original, be original, be original, bitch. Stupid.
Hello, motherfucker.
All right, that was a good one for the gay people. Oh, Mr. T, that was a good idea for Pride Month. We'll keep that for Pride Month. I like that. I like that. Yeah, shout out to. Let me get his name again. Oh God, I have to be much more organized next time. Sean Dawkins, Slice Meal, shout out to you for sending over that beat, okay, and that mix. Thank you. It was very creative. I enjoyed it. All right, y'all. Now, on a serious note, I'm about to get the fuck on out of here. So until next time, I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Uh-oh, how do I want to go out? We gonna go out to John.
Hello, motherfucker.
Original, bitch. The original, bitch.
We are recording live from a secret location.